Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, we're back on Foundry once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Of course. And we're going to be doing something a little bit, well, it's going to be like normal. It's just I'm going to add something to it today. Let's go ahead and load on into the game. Let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are in our lag-tastic game. Just first off, before we get too far into it, if you weren't here last time, this is kind of what we got done. Was we put in for these crushers to crush up the stuff and get turned into the basically refined stuff, and then that stuff gets turned into more stuff. You know, this is copper basically, which gets turned into copper rods, and then we've got. Over on this side, we've got iron, the refined iron, which is getting turned into plates. But we got the second half of this whole thing done, which was all of these crushers. Those ones are still going because the iron, something like that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, yes. So we also had gotten this to go underground. Again, sorry about that low FPS. I'm gonna try and fix it. Minute. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's been getting worse and worse, and I think it's time to finally try and do something about it. At least we're gonna try and do something. I'm gonna make a save, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm gonna reload the save, basically. Yeah, you can see our plates and our rods go underground here to these massive boxes. Well, I say underground. It goes under the city, into the logistics layer, which nobody's supposed to be down here other than, maintenance workers, so nobody from above is going to be able to see. Yes, and then we've got that as well, which looks very nice, very nice. But yeah, I think we're gonna end up bringing all the plates and the rods over here as well. Okay, so the plans for today. Today, obviously, getting the rods and the plates hooked back up to the main factory, getting rid of all these belts. Obviously, I'm going to let the plates go for a little bit longer to try and empty out this box here. But the rods definitely need to be hooked up because the rods is completely empty, and that's what's holding us back from building any more stuff, for one. So that's definitely something to be hooked back up, as well as we're going to try and redo the steel factory as well. So, oops, because last time we had finished off doing the rods and the plates, now it's time for the steel, which is right here. Basically, we just need to tear out all the old stuff and replace it with new stuff, essentially. Basically, taking that design and putting it here, effectively doubling and then some on our steel as well. So it's going to be the same type of deal there. So that's what we're going to do. The other thing is, so what I was talking about, by trying to fix our FPS issue, because it has gotten pretty bad and I'm tired of looking at it. Something that I've been noticing is the decoration blocks are definitely ones that seems to be causing FPS issues. And all of our roads are all decoration blocks. We got some decoration blocks there and there, and, some scattered around the factories, but our roads are the ones that got all the decoration blocks. And these things have special properties. They are light permeable and water permeable. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go along and I'm going to remove all of the roads to see if that helps the FPS. Obviously, we'll have the FPS counter up in the corner, so you can see what it's like around these areas. We're getting about 9 to 10 FPS. We'll get about 12 to 14 FPS if we turn off shadows. And yes, we did try last time. I did show everybody last time, if you want to go see that episode. We turned the graphics down to the minimum possible graphics we could have, and still we gained maybe 4 or 5 FPS on the average. It is just, it's funny how crazy that is. So, and also, these blocks also have rendering issues, it seems. From a far distance away, I'll show you over here with this container ship. This one always does it when I load in. The decoration blocks don't quite load in as quickly as everything else. The foundation blocks and the concrete is just fine. However, if we go over to this side of the ship, okay, fine, make a liar out of me. It made a liar out of me. You see that? Oh, there. See, there's a block missing. Give it a second, it'll appear. But yeah, and it does the same with rendering issues. It does the same with the belts and the machines and stuff like that. But the decoration blocks are pretty bad. So, and when I go away from the city, with all this, the graphics are pretty much at maximum at the moment. Other than the clouds, I don't like the clouds really because they block my view of the space station. So up there, so I just keep them off. But other than that, everything else is at max. But when we go away from the city, there's our rendering issue right there. When you go away from a certain place where it unloads everything, and then you try to come back to it, you can see like stuff doesn't want to load in. And I think the decoration blocks are part of the problem, because they have this rendering issue. And you see the concrete and the foundation is all there. It's just the decoration blocks that are causing the issue. I mean, even over here, you see our research facility is just not loading in properly. All these roads and whatnot. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to remove the roads and we're going to replace it with foundation for now. I was going to do concrete, but then I remembered, oh yes, concrete has to be dug up with a miner, and I do not feel like digging up all these roads when the problem finally gets fixed. So what we're going to do is we're going to just replace it with foundation. The sidewalk being made of concrete will separate out the blocks anyway, so that'll be fine. We don't have to worry about that. But yes, I am going to try and remove all the roads, and we're going to see if the FPS does increase. And if it does, then we know definitely it's the decoration blocks causing, for the most part, causing the issue. I know that I built a lot in a small area, but I don't think it should be this bad this quickly. I mean, this is not even close to what we did at Satisfactory. I mean, you look at a Satisfactory city. We were getting about 10 FPS in that city, and it was way bigger, way bigger build. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do, just real quick. Just going to see if we can remove all these roads. I'm going to start with the city center and work my way outwards, I think. Or something like that. And I'm just going to replace everything with foundation, like I said. So it's going to take a while, and I need to empty my inventory. So we'll go over here to our city center and go and do that. Should be interesting though. It'd be a good little test. Then the decoration blocks won't be loading in like they are anyway. So, all right, let's do it. Alrighty then, let's see if it's improved the FPS at all. Which it doesn't look like it's improved it much. It's some, but not much. So let's go take a look. It's no longer as laggy, like it's not as jittery as it was before, but the FPS still hasn't improved all that much. But yeah, if we go out here, the roads are now gone. And if we take flight, you can see that, like I said, the FPS really hasn't improved a whole hell of a lot at all. Really, I mean, it's at 10, maybe gained a couple FPS, but it doesn't seem to be as jittery as it was before. It's still kind of jittery, but it's not as jittery, it seems. I don't know if that's the shadows or not. Let's turn off shadows and see if that, because I know turning off shadows sometimes does things. Where the heck are my shadows? Oh, that's gameplay settings. That'd be under graphics. Duh. Okay. Shadows. Off. See if that improves it any. Kind of, huh? Didn't increase FPS hardly, but at the same time, it's kind of smoothed it out. So I'm wondering if I fill in with foundation, if that will also help with the roads and stuff. I could, but now we're more than likely just dealing with the massive amounts of machines and stuff. So yeah, let me go ahead and fill this all in, and we'll see if that helps any. Okay, well, that didn't exactly work. Looks like our FPS is still pretty tanky. Pretty not in a good way. It's tanking pretty hard. Yeah, it's not great. I did completely change all the roads. But yeah, it's not great. It is not great. However, we can do a comparison real quick. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to walk down this road down 2 blocks, and then we're going to then load up the other save. So we'll throw down a save. So I got 2 different saves here. Just 2 regular saves. Yep. So I'm going to reload the game as well so that they're both a fair shot. And we'll walk down the road, and then I'll go back to the other side and then walk down the road again with the decoration blocks, and we'll see if it's any different. All right, let's give this a shot. Just watching everything go by. Yep. Yeah, it is so sluggishly slow. It's crazy. But this will also give me a chance to test out some more editing ability as well. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'm gonna give something a try. So we'll see how this works. I guess if it works well, you should be seeing something that you haven't seen before on my channel yet. All right, let's go on to the other one, or back to the other side. Okay, and after that quick little test, I know my roads are back, but after that quick little test, it seems that the not having decoration blocks was an improvement, which is kind of interesting. So basically what I did was I just opened up both recordings after I recorded them, put them side by side just so I could make that determination. But yeah, it seems like not having the roads and having foundation instead was an improvement. So it wasn't much of an improvement, but it was definitely an improvement. It definitely was an improvement. Unfortunately, that does mean I'm going to lose my roads. I don't want to lose my roads. Like, it wasn't that much of an improvement, but it was somewhat of an improvement. I don't know. You know what? We'll have the roads for now, and we'll see what people say about it, if we should lose the roads or not. But since it wasn't that much of an improvement, I'm more than willing to deal with it. So let's go ahead and turn shadows back on. Shadows all. Apply. Yeah, hopefully, maybe they'll improve it in the future. Who knows? But yeah, I do think I'm gonna keep the roads, because the roads do make everything look better, even though it's slightly more laggy. Like it was like 15 FPS versus 10 basically on that, and it was slightly faster. But of course, you guys would have already seen it. I'm talking like you guys haven't seen it yet. You've already seen it. All right. So I've got my inventory back basically, because this was the save before we did anything else. So yeah, before I even put down the boxes to grab my inventory. All right, so basically, then I guess we'll move on to phase 2 of this video, which is phase 2 of this episode. Actually want to tear out all of this here, because I don't know what's going to be here yet. I'm not 100% sure, but I do want to tear it all out. So we'll go ahead and do that, which can be done very easily. Well, no space in inventory. Okay. Alright, that does mean I need to drop some stuff. Alright, inside the cable box. Man, I don't have a whole lot of inventory space, do I? We'll just put these in there. We could probably go underneath, but yeah, it does look like we're stuck with the FPS. Like, if it was a big improvement, like I gained like 20 FPS by doing that, you know damn well I'd be all over. Doing that. You know, all over the. Oh, I can't fit through there. Yeah, I'd be all over losing the roads. But since it's only a slight improvement, yeah, it's not worth. It's not worth losing the roads, in my opinion. Oh, well, we got a bit of belts. So I've been swapping out these belts here. Been swapping out the belts, making new ones, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of goodness. Okay, I guess first things first. Let's hook up these rods here. The plates aren't going to need to be hooked up just yet, but they will eventually. How many belts do you think we need when it's Mark III? That's going to be a big question, because it's just like, how many belts do you need? Because the way this is set up right now, it's set up for Mark II belts. It's not set up for Mark III. So we could reduce the number of belts, or we could just merge it in and hope for the best. If you know what I'm saying. However, we will be removing all of this crap. Yeah, we need to pick this all up. Oops, I don't necessarily want to remove what the factory had, because we're probably going to end up using all that stuff anyway. But yeah, we'll go ahead and remove all of this, because this is no longer needed. Is my inventory full already? Look how slow it deletes stuff. It's so slow. It's nutty. It's nutty. It is just nutty how slow that is. There we go. I'll just pull this all the way to... Let's see, it's going to be coming in there somewhere, so we'll just pull it all the way to here. We're going to replace it with all Mark III stuff anyway, so... You know, the more belts we have, the more we can make. Make them into Mark IIIs. I still haven't gone around the entire map and done all that yet. I need to get on that. I definitely need to get on that. Start replacing belts. I've been removing systems and stuff too, which has been interesting. So there's our plates. Oh, our rods. Here's our rods. So the rods and the plates are going to be interesting, because the way this needs to work is going to be very, very interesting. So I just need to get, I'll just get both the rods and the plates belts over there. We'll do 5 belts each and hope that's enough. And if not, we'll add more. We'll see though. Alrighty. So now that I got all the belts from here, I decided to go with this type of splitter system. So basically we turn 6 into 12 essentially. But it's all going to be Mark III. So it should be okay. Because that box was almost empty out of plates. I just deleted them. It had like 3 or 4 stacks in it left. So it's just like, you know what? Okay, we'll just remove that. Now, of course, those plates aren't really going to go anywhere because they didn't really get sucked down. But the rods, however, getting these rods connected, it's going to be nuts. All right, off they go. And then we're just going to start replacing belts too. I'm going to run out of belts real fast. There we go. It's going to take a second for all those to turn green. Because it shows they're yellow, but they're moving at speeds of green. You can see it start slowly turn green because it's lagging like crazy. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, we'll say the least. Or to say the least. But yeah, I'm going to replace a lot of this stuff, I think. Just right now, just to get everything going. Our factory's been out of rods for so long now, it's going to be painful to get everything up and running again. It's just the way it is. At least I can upgrade the entire belt, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, we've been out of rods and stuff. We're out of freaking... we're out of something because our belts aren't making anymore. I don't know what we're out of. Are we out of circuit boards? Really? Oh, because we're out of electrical components. Ah, yes. That's why. Okay, that makes a heck of a lot more sense. There. Oh, let me go. Get out of here. Okay. Oop. More lag. Just throw those in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more of these. And we'll need a couple, or one of those. And then we'll just take all that we can. And hopefully we'll get some circuit boards here so we can make some more green. But yeah, I'm just going to keep replacing. Or we'll go through the rods, and then I'll go through the plates where they're all going and stuff. So get that done real quick. Alright, so some of them factories have been running for a little bit while I've been back and forth and stuff like that. It's been interesting. So... yeah, just looking at this, things aren't moving like I thought they would. Like, the rods did move for a while, and then they stopped. Looks like electronic components is caught up. Yeah, electronic components is also caught up. So I guess we're good? Maybe? Upgrade these. Might as well. Yeah. It takes a little while to get everything upgraded. Especially with the lag. But it does work. As far as what's here, so yeah. We don't have... we're missing slopes. Oh, we need some more slopes. Alright, so we'll get some more slopes. I can't get over this. Okay. Need some more slopes. I just took the rest of the belts that were in there, so we don't have very many belts left. So it does kind of suck. Yeah. Let's take some slopes there. No, okay, no, why aren't we... oh. That's why it's not making belts. Okay, I forgot that. So one of the things that had happened, the reason we weren't making belts is because we weren't getting circuit boards. Part of that reason was there was no circuit boards on the line anyway, but you remember when we filled in the area where the old limestone was coming from? I had removed a lot of the slopes there to get the slopes back, so they weren't just hanging out. And yeah, I had cut the line anyway. Like, there weren't very many circuit boards on that line anyways. It was pretty much empty, but hey, you know what? We got the rods and plates going though. The rods and plates have been finished. the rods and plates factory. So all that's left is the steel factory. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade all this for right now, all this steel. Like I said, I got to be very careful because I don't have any Mark III belts left. Because we've been out of electronic components and, you know, just out of stuff for so long. And that belt was also disconnected for so long. Can I get this? Nope, I'm going to have to remove these. So we can upgrade. Okay. There we go. Oh, gonna have to do this too, so we can upgrade these. Oh, what the? Go! Game! What happened? Okay. Oop. Let's upgrade those before I forget. There you go. That's about the only thing, is you can't really upgrade those unless you can see the side of them. That's okay though. Oh, we probably need to fix this. I mean, yeah, the way this is kind of a mess. We could definitely fix it. It'll be a pain in the butt, but we can fix this. Let's grab. So we have 2 containers. All right. Yeah, let me get this fixed first. So we'll just block off all the inputs or remove the belts, whatever. Just do this. Okay. Let's give it a second. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Actually, these don't need to exist, because where the box is going to go slightly differently than where it was. We just got to remember where all the outputs are. Oh. I don't have enough space in my inventory. Well, crap. Alrighty. Now I've got the steel going into 1 box instead of 2, which does make it much easier because there's many more ports, and there's the same amount of ports that there was before, but this is 1 box. So even though it's the same amount as 2 boxes, you know, inventory-wise, but seems like everything's back up and running for the most part, so not too bad. I've had to resist the temptation to upgrade these belts because I need to wait for more Mark IIIs to be made. But yeah, other than that, that's looking pretty fancy. I didn't think it would take me this long to upgrade stuff, but it sure is. It's taken me a while. Alright, and since we're about halfway through our episode here, halfway through our normal episode, let's go ahead and head upstairs. We have to make some more advanced smelters in our pocket here. But yeah, I'm glad everything's back up and running now. As well, so yeah, we got to head upstairs and we got to redo the steel factory, unfortunately. Yep, steel factory's got to be shut down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, let's head back downstairs again. Sorry for the FPS, it's so bad. Hopefully they put some optimization into this game, make it a little better. You know, like when Satisfactory went from you know, update 7 to update 8, they went to the new engine. Everything got so much better as far as lag and stuff like that with mass factories, because a lot of people were building mass factories then. So yeah, here's our steel factory. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the iron and the coal, and then we'll just let her run out. So I guess we'll just 2, 3, 4, 5, is it? Yep. So we'll remove 5 belts from there, and then the same with this one. We'll just this belt continues on to go do something else. So, but yeah, we'll let the iron and the coal run out, and whatnot, because it's going to be still going to be making steel for advanced machinery parts and stuff for the most part. As well as I'd imagine we're still making some other stuff over here. Got to resist the urge to upgrade everything. I gotta save my belts. But it is extremely laggy. Okay, logistics 1, production 1. Alrighty. Oh, we're still making circuit boards too, because otherwise this wouldn't be running here. I guess it isn't exactly running. It's burning off the excess gases, so that's not too bad. We also got to upgrade this too with new crushers and whatnot. Yeah. So basically, what we got to do is we got to tear this entire factory apart and turn it into this essentially. And I want to try to get at least some of that done. I know as well we need to remove all these and get this factory torn down too. Come on, bulk. There we go. It's like bulk demolition, damn it. Hopefully we can fit all those. Yep, because this was the old smelting factory. No, I thought it was in bulk demolition. So much lag. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Not enough space in the inventory. All right, what did we all remove here? Oh, there's a little bit of iron ore there. The only bad thing is there's nothing you can really do with the old equipment, like the old crushers and stuff. You either got to store it somewhere, like Factorio, or you just got to throw it away, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I would like to pick everything up. At least most of it, anyway. You know what, the lights... Let's see, most of the light... I'll just remove the lights, it's fine. Still not enough space. Oh, you know what? Get out of here. You know what it is? It's all that damn foundation stuff. And hopefully this will reduce the lag as well. And then we'll put another factory in here. Yeah, I've been trying to also stay away from the decoration blocks as well, for the most part. Still not enough room in inventory, huh? Jeez. I got millions of foundations. I just want to tear it all down, though. Notice how I'm putting off doing the rebuild right now. Oh, the bulk demolition bugged out. That happens, and I don't know why that happens, but it does happen. Oh, then I don't want to activate because of the lag. Every now and again, though, that it bugs out and it won't let you move the box. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll put a... Oh. Why? It's like, please, go away. Thank you. Oh, that won't go in my inventory either. I got, like, you know, like I said, I got boxes of this stuff, so I really don't care. Okay. Well, that's one factory gone. It's really weird as well. Look, when I look this way, look, it's like 14, 15 FPS. I look this way, and it's 10, 11. It might be the buildings, these big old buildings, you know, with the mass amounts of machines inside them. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and it's not even moving yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm up for redoing the steel factory at the moment. I'm just kind of languidly just removing. Need to go downstairs, so I don't want to remove a bunch of belts that have stuff on them. Wait, no, this is not the steel factory. Never mind. There we go. Why didn't that remove? Oh, hopefully it'll remove the... Okay, it removed most of it. Be nice if the bulk thing had a filter on there. But yeah, now that we fixed the circuit boards, we should be mass producing belts again, at the very least. No, still not, huh? No, we're producing. Why aren't we producing this though? Oh, because it's maxed out. Okay, these belts don't do anything. Duh. Because they're empty. There we go. Okay, fill that up. And then this one needs to be filled with splitters. Alright. Yeah, we're slowly just upgrading this entire city with Mark III belts. Yeah, this factory could be turned into something else, so not a big deal. Remove it all though. Alright. Go do the same thing to the copper factory. So if I do this. Oh. Okay. Just start from here. Alright. But yeah, we could definitely put something else here. It's gonna be 33 by 33. Never mind. Oh well. Definitely not enough room in inventory to remove all that. Good to get rid of it though. Okay. Just too much crap, man. Too much crap. All these damn crushers and smelters and things. And gone. Alright. Plus this also gives me a chance to reset the factories anyway, for some of them. Some of them it's not going to be possible, obviously, because they were built. They weren't built within range. Although some of them could be refitted. But yeah, if we can destroy factories like this and then reset them within the bounds, and then we have a full sidewalk again. That would be nice. So yeah, much like these factories, you see these factories here completely reset. So this I don't know what I'm gonna put here though. Can't talk, can't speak. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Might be ending this a little bit early. Not my usual style, but today's just one of them days. You know what I mean? One of them days. But hey, we got some stuff done. You know, we got some testing done. For the most part, and we removed. Actually, we got nothing done. Fix some stuff. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look. That's a lot. But yeah, I think once the steel runs out of materials completely, where it can't make steel anymore, then we'll tear this down and whatnot. But yeah, I'm you know, like I said, I'm a little exhausted, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode today. Don't know why I'm exhausted like I am, but I feel like going to bed early. That's what I don't know why. And we'll have to figure out what to put in these spots. Which factories and stuff. Probably more decoration factories and whatnot as they add more. What we could do is we could do a full decoration block factory, remove some of it from over there in that cacophony of mess, and then move like the decoration blocks. And when I'm talking about the decoration blocks, I'm talking about anything in the decoration block category that's part of the building system, like the block building system. I don't know how to explain it, but basically any of the white blocks, we can put those all in their own dedicated factory, and then we'll need to bring steel and glass and stuff. But basically like these blocks, the decoration blocks, the ones that have different options, not those, but those we can move them over here. I think that might be a good spot for it. Put all the different decoration blocks over here, because you know what they require is actually pretty simple and whatnot. And then over here, I'm not really sure what we'll do with this spot yet. And then we've also got two more factories that we need to kind of pick up as well, like this one here. This factory was the old, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it. We'll try it though. This one was the old machinery parts factory. Oh, we fit some of it. Oh, I still had machinery parts in here. Whoops. Well then, we'll have to get a box down there and do some machinery part, or put some machinery parts on a belt, get it going somewhere. Stem the flow of machinery parts from somewhere else, so that we can use them all. Yeah, like this belt here, we could put down, say, a box. No. Oh, it just says empty. So yeah, put that down there. And we could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so output 1, output 2, output 3. There we go. What the heck? Oh, okay. I was like, I think the game was bugged. No, we're good. Could now fly out of this hole. I love that it didn't pick up some of the lights. It's very weird. Yeah, we can pick up this old yieldy factory. Still couldn't pick it all up. Oh, I couldn't pick up the lights? Dang it. At least we'll have assemblers, but we need to make Mark III assemblers. Yeah, we also need an assembler factory, making assemblers. Well, basically making machines. And I know what some people have said before, you know, why would you ever want to automate? So, you know, some of the machines, why would you ever want to automate those? Like, you don't need to. And to that I say, yeah, but just because I don't need to doesn't mean I can't. I don't know. What if I want to do it? It's like, then do it. All right, we're doing it. Nah. I do like doing that stuff. I know it. I mean, this is the crux of my whole channel, right? Is doing ridiculous builds with factory games, and I'm not talking super pretty builds or super beautiful builds, stuff like that. I'm just talking straight, just crazy. Like, what are you doing? Type of builds, you know. And what's funny is this game is barely using my computer, for the most part. I think the most that's getting used is the CPU. But even that's not even maxed out yet. So I find it strange that I'm lagging this much. So it more than likely it's probably optimization. But you know, it is an early access game, so it does make sense. I think but I do think for certain things we're going to have to go out of the city in order to get them built, give a rest from for this. I don't know, like the fuel factory, the one that's going to be making our Ignum fuel rods. That is going to be its own factory, definitely. That's definitely not going to be processed here. That'd be insane. See, what other factory can I tear down? This one over here, the old machinery parts factory. This one right here. This one should be empty of machinery parts because I believe I let the belts drain before I disconnected it. So let's go ahead and plop that down. Yeah, put those into my inventory. Well, I let some of it drain, I suppose. Just removing the foundation is pain in the butt. There's a lot of foundation. But oh yeah. It's like cleaning house. It's like cleaning house. It's one big puzzle. Oh, come on. Really? What can I not? Oh. Okay. Freaking foundation, man. I tell ya. But yeah, we'll have some stuff going on. It'll be interesting. Let's see this. I'll take those and I'll put them. Oh wow. These boxes are getting full. I don't have slots for all this stuff. That's kind of why I've been deleting it, to be honest. Yeah, because I just don't have the inventory space to pick it all up. That's okay though. We're almost done. Just the foundations alone. Yeah, because the foundations, I believe, per floor were like over 600. I was hoping I'd get all the damn foundation in there, but nope. It's not going to happen. Oops. Well, we managed to pick up all the railings, at least. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, now we should be able to grab the rest of this. There we are. Still not enough. I'm going to kill somebody. I really am. This is. No, I'm not going to do that. But it's annoying. How much foundation does it take to make one single floor? Why is it taking up like 100 slots in my inventory? It's insane. Alright. That should be the end of that. We should be able to... Nope. Never mind. Oh, some of these still have machinery parts on them. I guess we ran out of steel or something. It's like, yeah, if I can... Come on. Oh yeah, somebody was right about that. When you start getting lag, the damn jetpack don't want to activate. But I don't want to try and tear up the entire floor just so I can grab these belts here. Holy freaking crap. This is insanity. Oh, you know why there was machinery parts on there? Because I brought machinery parts to those belts. Because I completely forgot that that there are certain belts that I didn't need to hook up with machinery parts when I built the new factory. So it did kind of mess up on us. Oh. Alright, that should be all of them. Let's pull this foundation in. Alright. There we go. So 3 more spots for 3 more factories. I think that's fair. Or 4. We got 4 spots for 4 factories, actually. Yeah, most of the inner factories where it started are now moved out. You know, in favor of having a bigger space. Which is pretty nice. So yeah, I think we could do like machines, and then over here we could do the decoration blocks. I don't know. This area right here is a pain in the butt to work with because there's so much coming through there, coming through that spot. So, gonna be interesting. But yeah. All right, I think we'll call that an episode. It's good to get that torn out of there too. You know, get the stuff picked up and whatnot. Looks like we got a lot of machines in our pocket. Did we... I think I still kept the crates, yeah. I want to see something here, actually, before I go. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 4 by 8. So these are the same size then. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, let me grab all of the all of the assemblers. All of those. All of the crushers. All the smelters. Kind of get these all in one place here. At least those specifically. Assembler. Auto sort. crushers and assemblers. And the level 1 smelters too. So I don't think you need the smelters for the advanced ones, right? I don't think so. Okay, so the rest of that can stay. Some of this needs to be like just straight up deleted, I think. I don't know. I'll just throw it in here. That'll work. Okay, we don't need any more boxes. So we're good there. There's another smelter. Okay, that's like all of the regular machines that we have. Ooh! Look at this! I didn't know it did that. Is this new, or did this already do that? I think that already did that, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried to put multiple things in one of the logistics boxes before. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It kind of tells you what's in that box. Okay, so nothing else in our inventory. Look at all the freaking arms we've ended up with now. I was running out of these they're arms, sorry, factorial. I was running out of those loaders, and now I have a whole bunch of them, which I think is pretty damn funny. So this one's doing, what's this doing? Oh, these are doing like belts and things. Yeah. Because we need not belts for not only research, but we also need belts to make more belts and more belts. You know, that kind of stuff. I don't think I have any conveyor belt Mark IIIs. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I did end up using a whole lot of those. Oops. There we go. I still have a bunch of slopes. Okay, belts. Alright. There we go. I'm just gonna... whatever. I'm making them, so it don't matter. Okay. That works there. And now we've got 4 new spots, or four slots for small factories and stuff like that. So that's what I was thinking, like decoration factories, like factories making assemblers and smelters, and you know, just all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, so yeah, truly next time will be the steel factory. I won't be able to put it off anymore. Steel factory needs to go away and then completely rebuilt. So that's what we'll work on next time. We'll get that finished, We'll get that done, whether it has resources in it or not. Yeah, we'll get that done, get it completely rebuilt, and then after that, will be we'll work on the glass factory too. Because this one ain't gonna be super hard or anything like that, because we just gotta upgrade some stuff. Now we will have to remove the old small smelters for the advanced ones, but yeah, we'll get this all upgraded with belts and everything too, so that'll be good. But yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that I took some time to kind of relax and just kind of tear apart these factories that were just kind of hanging around and weren't doing anything. So, but yeah, we'll work on this. We'll work on the glass factory, and then after that, we're gonna have to start working on the Ignum factory probably. I don't know if that'll be this week, but probably not. Yeah, so next week will probably be the Ignum, Ignum fuel rods, because not only do they last longer, but yeah, it's just we're just eating into our Ignum stuff, or our Ignum ordnance. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So yeah. I know, like I said, I don't know, we didn't get much done today, but yeah, I still hope you enjoyed, even with the low FPS. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.